Listen to House Nation with Craig Adams this Saturday on Radio Saltire, giving you 3 hours of house music from soulful to handbag. It's all in there. Join Craig Adams from 5 p.m. as he kickstarts your weekend with the finest sounds on House Nation.
Hello, good people. We are the Posse Few. Higher Intelligentsia at your service. We deem it imperative to altogether explain both the primary concepts and magnanimous effects a Posse show delivers to an audience area. We do this so you can get a bit of insight on this pre-named devastating look and know a bit of exactly what to expect should you seriously consider splurging your imagination and actually witnessing a Posse show. If you are looking to see some flashy no-no, or perhaps a far-out sideshow, these are not contained in this realm.
If you give me just 5 minutes, all I need is 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A Posse show takes the ideas of sight and sound and boosts them with a supernatural blend of environmental energies. thus regenerating the entire area, allowing one's senses to actually see sound, and as a result, create a vision for what they hear. In the beginning, many a millennium ago, with the birth of communication and the mastering of its manipulation, came about the process of virtually elevating the senses to a point of total positive excellence.
Well, good evening, folks. Welcome along to another episode of House Nation here on Radio Saltire.
Never question all the reasons why fate has dealt his cards on me today.
Big thank you to Craig Gordon, as usual.
Call the vibe. There is something else I need to say. Holding back the night.
Cracking job in the Saltire Sports Show.
Till the morning light. We ain't going home tonight.
Even although it's a bit wet and wild out there.
She is worth it in our world that just ain't perfect. Holding back the night. We can party, dance until the morning light. We ain't going home tonight. Maybe she is worth it in our world that just ain't perfect. Baby, there's something you should really know. You know I got you, baby. Now that I got you, I won't let you go. Never gonna let you go. Holding back the night, we can party, dance until the morning light. We ain't going home tonight. Maybe she is worth it in our world that just ain't perfect. Maybe she is worth it. Maybe she is worth it. Maybe she is worth it. Maybe she is worth it in our world that just ain't perfect. Holding back the night. Holding back. Holding back the night. Maybe she is worth it in our world that just ain't perfect. Holding back the night. Holding back the night.
It is urged as we enter this domain to keep ever so present in your mind that the spectacle being observed is the sensation of self-interpretation and should not be construed as to become unproportionately absorbed by the individual's own channels of distortion. And remember, good people, this is only a show. We repeat, this is only a show. We are presently amongst the inhabitants of this dimension in time to sort of accentuate on the all-importance of perfect order at this level. In the entirety of existence, everything has its crux set to a supreme routine of sequence. A sequence so omnipotent that anything in its opposition is thwarted, both absolutely and without fail. We have witnessed entire lifestyles thoroughly eliminated merely from the backlash associated with going against supernatural law. Yes, we have seen complete social environments dissipate from the combination of internal disorders clashing head-on with this grandiose energy.
Big shout out to Helen Penny over in Northern Ireland. Hope you're doing well.
Hurt was so deep, it's taken so long to say. You got me on my knees, down, praying, hoping that you'll take me to a place somewhere there's no more pain. Therapy or something stronger, anything to take me away. I'm choosing for another day with you. Need your love to look my way.
Throughout time, we have delivered this particular message to individual lifestyles that could be anticipated traveling the course, which would only be finalized with total demolishment. There have been many that have listened and heeded, rerouting their direction through internal remodification. Then, too, there have been those who gave the deaf ear, even as liquidation was upon them.
All I wanna do is get on with this time, 'cause it won't stop taking away my life. You and me, we got a little time to take what we can and leave the rest behind. I'm ready for something deeper. Come on, let's give it a name. I'm choosing for another day with you. Need your love to look my way.
I must apologise, this week's promos don't seem to have went over onto my stick. So just need to improvise a wee bit. I can only apologise.
We can only say to the inhabitants of this area, take control of your region by returning order in an orderly fashion, as to stay in line and in the same direction with the supernatural scheme of things.
I'm ready for something deeper. Come on, let's give it a name. I'm choosing for another day with you. Need your love to look my way.
To think that bickering is an appropriate interaction merely puts this dimension at odds end with the rest of existence, which could prove to be most devastating in itself.
This is the sounds of House Nation on Radio Saltire.
It is imperative that this region refrain from positioning itself against the supernatural flow or immediate and total catastrophe from a much more tremendous force is very probable. mankind, reinstate in this area the orderly way of life. While undergoing our positivity observations, it never fails to amaze the few of the increase in the number of entities coming to the realization that they, and only they, control the direction of their destiny. Although positive proportions continue to maintain a lower representation than their negative counterparts, with the advancements that we witnessed, positivity is merely a reality that's waiting to happen.
Big shout to Paul and Geraldine Sinclair over in sunny España. The rain's absolutely bouncing over here.
We have observed lifestyles taking a turn for the better simply by acknowledging the fact that it is up to the individual to steadily and continuously strive for self-betterment. There are supernatural societies that have grasped these philosophies and transformed from the possibility of extinction to becoming the most flourished cultures in existence today. Such an overwhelming metamorphosis is accomplished not by collective numbers of individuals pulling together for a common cause, but by the individual pulling its own strengths together and, in effect, creating common cause. To the few of the posse, we see this as very promising to affect the serenity that existence so desperately needs. Yes, hello good people. Keep up the good work. Much for the warm and gracious welcome we have received while in this dimension. Again, we thank you.